Barbara Hale was born on April 18, 1922 in DeKalb, Illinois, and raised during a time when resilience was not optional but essential. Growing up in the shadow of the Great Depression, she learned early the values of discipline, humility, and perseverance. Her family later moved to Rockford, Illinois, where she spent her formative years developing a quiet determination that would later define both her career and her character. Originally aspiring to become an artist, she studied at the Chicago Academy of Fine Arts, drawn to creativity in all its forms. Yet fate had other plans. Her natural beauty, combined with a calm poise and intelligence, opened doors she never aggressively pursued. Unlike many stars of her era, Barbara Hale never chased attention. Instead, she allowed opportunity to meet preparation, stepping into Hollywood with grace rather than ambition. Finding her place in Hollywood. Barbara Hale entered Hollywood in the early 1940s after signing with RKO Pictures. Beginning with small, often uncredited roles that allowed her to learn the craft quietly. Even in these early appearances, directors noticed her sincerity and natural presence, qualities that distinguished her from more flamboyant contemporaries. Films such as Higher and Higher and The Window revealed her ability to balance warmth with emotional depth, making her equally convincing in romantic and dramatic roles. She soon found herself working alongside major stars, earning respect not through spectacle, but through consistency and professionalism. Audiences trusted her, sensing an authenticity that never felt forced. Hale did not rely on scandal or studio mythology to build her career. Instead, she became known as a dependable leading lady whose performances felt grounded and human, a reputation that would serve her well as the industry evolved. Becoming Della Street and television history. Barbara Hale's most enduring legacy arrived in 1957 when she was cast as Della Street in Perry Mason. The role would define her career and permanently alter the portrayal of women on television. Della Street was not merely a secretary, she was intelligent, composed, and essential to every legal victory. At a time when female characters were often secondary, Hale brought quiet authority and competence to the role, earning the admiration of audiences and critics alike. Her chemistry with Raymond Burr was effortless, rooted in mutual respect and shared professionalism. In 1959, her performance earned her a Primetime Emmy Award, solidifying her place in television history. Over 9 seasons, Della Street became a symbol of loyalty, intelligence, and grace, and Barbara Hale became inseparable from that image in the hearts of viewers. A partnership built on trust and respect behind the scenes, Barbara Hale and Raymond Burr developed a friendship that extended far beyond the camera. Their bond was built on shared discipline, long hours, and an understanding of the pressures that came with success. Burr, often misunderstood by the public, found in Hale a colleague who respected privacy and valued substance over image. Hale, in turn, admired Burr's dedication and generosity. Their partnership endured for decades, continuing through the Perry Mason television movies from the 1980s into the early 1990s. Working together until Burr's passing in 1993, Hale remained the emotional anchor of the series. Their relationship was never theatrical or publicized. Instead, it was marked by consistency, loyalty, and quiet support, the kind of professional friendship that rarely draws headlines but leaves a lasting imprint. Love, marriage, and a grounded home life. Away from the spotlight, Barbara Hale built a life rooted in stability and devotion. In 1946, she married actor Bill Williams, whom she met while working on a Western film. Their connection was immediate and genuine, grounded in shared values and mutual respect. Unlike many Hollywood marriages of the era, theirs endured nearly 50 years, surviving career shifts, changing fame, and personal challenges. Together, they raised 3 children, creating a home defined by warmth, encouragement, and humility. Hale frequently chose family over career, turning down roles to be present for her children. Her son, William Catt, would later follow his parents into acting, even sharing the screen with her in Perry Mason television movies. Hale considered motherhood her greatest role, a belief she carried with pride throughout her life. Grace over glamour in a demanding industry. Barbara Hale was admired not only for her talent, but for her character. Colleagues consistently described her as gracious, generous, and deeply kind. She avoided controversy, never chasing headlines or engaging in public disputes. Faith, family, and integrity guided her decisions, allowing her to navigate Hollywood without losing herself. While she appeared in more than 50 films, she never treated success as entitlement. Instead, she viewed acting as service, storytelling as responsibility. Even as television fame elevated her into millions of homes, she remained approachable and grounded. Hale understood that longevity in Hollywood required more than talent. It required humility. Her quiet confidence set her apart, proving that one could thrive in entertainment without sacrificing dignity or personal values. A private reflection that spoke volumes. After Barbara Hale's passing in 2017, a private note was discovered among her personal belongings, offering insight into the friendships that shaped her life. It was not a confession, nor a revelation, but a reflection written with gratitude and emotional honesty. In it, she spoke warmly of Raymond Burr, describing him as a source of encouragement during moments of doubt and transition. Her words revealed a deep appreciation for the companionship they shared over decades of collaboration. She acknowledged the comfort of having someone who understood the unspoken pressures of the industry. The note did not suggest romance, but rather a profound professional and emotional bond rooted in trust. Hale's reflection reframed their partnership as one of mutual support, reminding readers that some of the most meaningful relationships exist quietly, without labels or spectacle. Mourning a friendship that endured time. Raymond Burr's death in 1993 marked a turning point in Barbara Hale's life. Though she continued working, those closest to her noted a subtle shift, as if a chapter had quietly closed. The note revealed that his absence left a lasting emotional void, one she carried privately. She wrote of missing his voice, his humor, and the sense of reassurance he brought to long days on set. Burr, she believed, had a gentle soul hidden beneath his commanding screen presence. Hale often defended his character when others misunderstood him, insisting he was compassionate and deeply human. Their friendship was not performative, it was lived. The loss did not define her, but it deepened her appreciation for loyalty and shared history. It was grief without drama, carried with grace. Redefining love, without scandal. What makes Barbara Hale's reflection so powerful is its restraint. In a world fascinated by scandal, her words offered something rarer: clarity without sensationalism. She described a love rooted in loyalty rather than romance, a connection sustained by shared purpose rather than passion. Hale believed that love could exist without possession, without expectation, and without public acknowledgement. Her note reframed the narrative around her relationship with Burr, not as mystery, but as mutual respect. Her children later echoed this sentiment, describing Burr as family, someone woven into their lives with kindness and consistency. Hale's truth was simple yet profound. Meaningful bonds do not require explanation. They require presence, understanding, and time. In sharing her reflection, she offered a lesson in emotional maturity rarely seen in celebrity narratives. A legacy of quiet integrity. Barbara Hale passed away peacefully on January 26, 2017, at the age of 94, leaving behind a legacy defined by dignity rather than drama. Her career spanned decades, but her true impact lay in how she lived, not how loudly she was seen. She represented an era of professionalism, loyalty, and restraint, values increasingly rare in modern celebrity culture. The note she left behind did not change history, it clarified it. It reminded the world that her life was guided by gratitude, not regret. Barbara Hale will forever be remembered as Della Street, but those who look closer will see something deeper. A woman who chose integrity over spectacle, devotion over ambition, and truth spoken softly. In the end, her story is not one of secrets revealed, but of character affirmed.